Yo, what's good everyone? So this is a series where we go over a character, we see the full move list, we check what's punishable, what's duckable, and what you can sidestep. Today we have Panda, so let's get into it. So first we have 1+2, which is a 13 frame punish from Panda, and there's a heat engager. It is -13, so you forward to this. It's weak to sidestep left, but the timing's strict. You'd have to have a good read. I won't really even try. I'm right. You can actually go both ways, but it's quite difficult. It's just it's 13 frames, so it'd be a hard read anyway. Next is the Power Crush. This is a heat engager. It's -13, I believe. Does it say it does that? You can shift into the stance, which puts Panda in crouch. How do you shift into stance? Downwards. So check how it does that. Yeah, so if they shift into stance, it's launch punishable, but if they stay crouching, I mean, if they just do it normally, without going into the crouching state, the stance state, it's -13. So your options select against this is to punish it with shoulder. Shoulder will punish every time, whether they're going to stance or not. If they go into stance and you try forward 2-2, the first hit will go over it because it's like a crouching state. So it's -13 here. And then if they're going to stance, you see the highs. So the first it'll forward 2 over, and the second it'll catch. But you know, it's one of those. They can do something in between that whiffing. So you need to punish that with shoulder. So this is a high mid. It does very good chip damage. Look at the chip damage on this. It's safe. First it's a high, but you can't punish it if you duck the first hit. You just have to hold that. But it's -8, so you can take your guard. Next is the running move. It's +3, but they can go into stance with holding down, which I think changes the frames. Oops. Oh no, it's still +3, so it's +3 no matter what. Yeah, it's just a running move plus, like a lot of people's moves, but it's only +3. So I imagine a lot of stuff they do, you could probably interrupt with something like down back to 1 or something maybe. I don't know. I actually don't know what they are from it. Well, they have this, but that would down back to 1 would beat that. On hit, it's a heat engager. Weak to both sides. Okay, so bear has to be in sit. I don't know how you do that. Okay, so it's that. Did it say what was the input? Oh, back 3+4. Okay, sorry, I did that wrong then. I need to be. Oops. Wow, this is. I wish I knew how to play bears, but. I don't know. Apparently it's that, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I can't recreate it because I don't know the character, but that's something apparently. But well, maybe it shows us later on, I don't know. So the Heat Smasher Bears is it 13? 15. Oh, I think Panda's is 15, I think the other one's faster. I don't know, I could be wrong. Or maybe they're both 15. but it felt faster. But 15 frames apparently, and plus 7 on hit, 44 damage. Oh, I really want to know what that is. Oh wait, Panda shooting start. Wait, do I not do it from heat? Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. Maybe I just need to be in heat. Nah, I don't know. We'll leave it for now. Maybe one of you lot can tell me what it does, because I really don't know. Oh, so this is a counter hit 10 frame screw. If they finish it, it's minus 16. And if they do the first 2 hits, it's also launch punishable at minus 15. So you can have a read on if they're going to finish it or not. I think you can sort of tell. Normally I can just sort of tell if they're going to finish it or not. This is a 10 frame punish. So it's quite a good one actually. The damage is decent. 30 damage, 10 frames. Better than ours. Not down, but second it's a high. So you can duck that. Okay, it's just probably to catch people ducking or something, I don't know. But it's minus 14. You can't interrupt it, so probably just to catch people pressing after that. But that's quick. Low parryable, and if you block it, minus 13. Oh, you covered that. Oh, that's stance, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so this is a 12 frame punish. Does 1 more damage. Second, it's a high. You can duck and launch that. Can you interrupt that? Oh no, so be careful pressing after that, you get fucking screwed. Right, it's minus 14. Okay, this is a big low, very launch punishable, very seeable as well, 28 frames. And knocks down on hit. Okay, so you can do an arse, probably only works at the wall. Okay, so the second hit's minus 11 on its own, it says, and the last hit's minus 14. Oh. Leaves crouch. I'm surprised it's not launch punishable if it hits string lettuce. But minus 14. This is Bear's 15 frame launcher. And it's launch punishable itself. It's like archery pistons. So launch punishable itself. 16. Second, it's a high. Natural. It looks like it'd have some follow up with the way that you face it. Does chip damage as well, but duckable. Booty. 14 frames. It's usually used like as an ender after stuff. But launch punishable. Let's just sit. We'll get to alt burst on still. Okay, so this is 14 frames. Natural. So this will be a 14 as well. Punishable. But they can do this. They can charge it for longer than that, I think. This will actually do chip damage. Because you can interrupt it. Yeah, there. This makes it safe. And on hit, does that. But you got plenty of time to interrupt this. Or sidestep. Down 2 is minus 1, so it's not the bear score. And on block, minus 15. So it's launch punishable, which is pretty shit for bears, because this used to be better in 7. Little poke claw. Plus 1. So I'll probably go for like a jab setup or something after this. At minus 12. Kuma, well, sorry, Panda's Hell Sweep, which I'm used to seeing it on Kuma. It's launch punishable and plus 6 on hit. It's because they're very much similar characters with a couple of differences. Okay, this used to be like a wall combo, I believe. I don't know why they'd use it now in the open, but if they do, it's launch punishable. Okay, so this is a big sweep low. It's only minus 12. For the knockdown on that, I know it's slow, but look at the damage and the knockdown. If people don't, you can use that for Oki, like when people are trying to get up, they don't block that. But minus 12, ridiculous. I feel like that should be like at least 14. And if they hold it, does more damage at minus 12. And if they hold it to the max, it's safe. What does it do damage wise? Look at the damage. Unlow parryable. You can't low parry it. You kind of just have to interrupt it if you see it. Or if you block it, you're eating chip damage. But it is your go. I've done that. So this full string is minus 11, but the second hits are high. You can duck the second hit. But if you don't, it's minus 11. The reason not to duck sometimes is because of this. It's not natural though. But launch punishable. I covered that. Okay, so this is like a screw move. Yeah, mainly used like to screw at the wall. Launch punishable. Oh, standing unblockable, very slow. They can't cancel it and go into a roll. Down 1-2 should pick up. I think up over 3+4 might. No. The down 1-2 is the punish on this, I think. Yeah. I'm not sure what to do after. Yeah, I don't know. Probably just run into. You can sidestep. You can if you see it. Oh, you gotta be careful. You just block it and down 1-2 is the best option. I don't know. That's what the best option would be, I'd say. Yeah. Just block it. Yeah, block it down 1-2 while into. This is what I can see at the moment. Just do that for now. Unless I might have to look into that a bit deeper in my own spare time. Play around with some scenarios. So this is a knockdown low, really slow. They can cancel it. They don't have to commit to this low. I should tell you that, right? Yeah, they can cancel it. They don't have to commit to it. Just looks like a low, and they'll go into stance. But if they do commit to it, it's launch punishable. You want to challenge this with a mid. Because this can go into stance, so if you jab, they'll go under. So you just want to mid-check this with back 3. This is hella plus, so it's bear's go, so be careful with that. This is minus 6. So weak to sidestep left. Well, I say that, I'm just getting hit now. I didn't at first. Okay, so it's definitely... Oh, okay, it's weak to right as well. Or maybe like the inconsistencies of practice mode. I don't know. I've stepped this in game, but not intentionally. But yeah, or either way apparently. But it's just one of those where in practice mode it hits you sometimes. But minus 6, so it's safe. This is homing. This will obviously catch and step in, and it's safe. Minus 6 again. I think this can go into stance, right? Yeah, so again, this is like the power crush, where if you try punish with I mean, you can launch punish, but if they go into stance, it's probably minus 13, so you want to down 1+2 this as a punish. Okay, so this is +7. So it bears go apparently on. I did read that right. +7. Yeah. First hit +6. -6. That's second hit +7. Okay. Yeah, so it's bears go, but they're in like on the floor. So I don't know what the scenario would be for that. They still punish. Okay, yeah. No, only if you neutral guard. So this is a launcher for bears. If you neutral guard, this will punish. If you're holding back, sometimes that can whiff. But it seems quite consistent at the moment. But it can whiff. But yeah, like that. But forward 3+4 can punish this and launch it. But it's inconsistent. But back forward 2 is consistent. So I'd probably back forward 2, but if you can, forward 3+4 because it's a launcher. This goes into stand. Linear to both sides. +8, and on hit it is a launcher. This is a high sweep. Bears usually use this like after throws and stuff. After they've had throws breaker. It's quick, it's a high and it knocks down. Yeah, this you can sidestep left. -14 though. Wow. Wow, it whiffs. Wow, okay. So 2-1. That can whiff. Yeah. Oh, wow, on that. Back 2 will be the best punish then. Into, I don't know, whatever follow-up you want to do. I mean, that's not guaranteed. Yeah, so back 2, I don't think... No way. Yeah, back 2 is your punish for that. If you got a read on it though, you can step it left. And then they've got a low. Wait, can I sidestep duck that? So sidestep duck's an option select. You beat both options. -18. You can sidestep left duck, but if you just block it, no. Yeah, so sidestep left duck against that. If you see that first hit, running 3 +6, just like a normal running move. We've seen the running 1+2, which is +3. Okay, so bears while standing, is it 13? Yeah, so 13 frames, which is +6 on hit and -13 on block. Forward 2-2, but they can hold it. It becomes -12 if they hold it once, and for max hold it becomes safe. It does chip damage, and bears a +3. You can interrupt it easily. While standing 2, 15 frame launcher, -12. While standing 3 is a home in mid to stop people walking. While standing 4, -6 should be +5. Yeah, same as everyone else's. Okay, it's got a walk option. This is a safe low. Pretty linear, and on hit it's +2. Okay, so they can go into the bear roll. Okay, so you can duck the last hit after the roll and launch, but I think it's the forfeit. Forfeit's a low, so you can low parry there. Okay, so this looks plus, and I hate this. This actually looks plus. And it leaves crouch. But it's actually your go. I don't know what you want to do if you block it, really. Whilst on in 1, whilst on in 4, all like that. The bears are actually -9. I think whilst on in 4 is probably the safest thing. Oh, still in the stance. Okay, so now we're in the stance stuff. Okay, so they have this. She's -13. Right, it's like the others. If they fully charge it, it's safe. Oh, +3. So it's like the while standing move. You can interrupt it. Okay, so they got this low. Launch punishable. On hit, +21. Nothing's guaranteed, I don't think, anyway. That they're just very plus. They have this launcher. So if the people like, this is why if you jab the stance, like I was saying, if you like jab on the stuff when it goes into stance, they can launch it. But it's launch punishable on block. They have a power crush. Yeah, they can't. I don't think they stay in stance here, so I think forward 2-2 is a punish. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they don't stay in stance there. So forward 1+2 is a punish. Forward 2-2, sorry, is a punish though. Okay, transitions to another stance. So they have a launcher, which is launch punishable. I had no idea this was launch punishable. I'm not even gonna lie. I forward 2-2 this shit so many times. I didn't know it was launch. But it's launch punishable. Okay. I need to keep that in mind. Okay, this is just to apply pressure and go into heat. A lot of people think this is plus. It's actually not, just because it stays in start stance. But you can back one challenge this. Big low sweep. Launch punishable. And it jails, so you can mash your launch even if you only do one hit. You can just mash your launch. Okay, so it goes into the roll over lay down. Just stands transitioning. Okay, so during sit, they have a double low, which is -12. And it's not. Is it natural? Hold on, let me get hit by the first hit. No, it's not natural. -12. If you block the first hit, you can't interrupt the second hit. So you want to low parry the second hit. So this is a launcher, I believe. Yeah. -12. Forward 2-2, you punish on that. Okay. That's gonna whiff, yeah. Well, you can't do all about that, really. Down back 2. Down back 2 will be a punish. Or down back 1. Yeah, I'd go down back 2, it has better range. Down back 2 is a punish for that, apparently. Okay, so this is when the bear goes into roll. Roll 1 is a high. When they do this in heat, it becomes a guard break. Yeah, when it's in heat, it becomes a guard break. So they'll get a guaranteed 12 frames, I think it is, if you block this while they're in heat, so they can do like whatever the 12 frame move is that we already covered. So you need to duck and launch that if you see that roll. But obviously there's going to be a mix-up. This is -17, mid launcher. So you need to launch that. They have a low. -18. Not even sure we punish that. It's going to be whilst on in 4, isn't it? Yeah. So whilst on in 4. Yeah, definitely block it and do whilst on in 4. Yeah, block it and do whilst on in 4. And then they have a safe mid. Just grounded. I don't know if they can get up and block low. Maybe you could do like a down 3 or something. Okay, so this is like what we discovered before. You can up forward 3+4 this one. Oh, you know. Yeah, I don't know. There'll be a better combo. I don't know. We'll figure something out eventually. I'll have a look at that properly. See what combos we can do. I'll post it as a YouTube Shorts if I find a really good one. Okay, so that's just a grounded move. So bears have a special get up where they can hit you grounded with like a mid or low, but it's not going to let me show you it. And that's it, I think. Yeah, bears just have grabs, 1+2 grabs and stuff. But I'd say in bears, I think Panda's definitely weaker than Kuma. We'll get on to Kuma, of course. I think Panda's definitely the weaker one. But bears are trickier. People put them as low tier, but I think they're one of the trickiest characters to fight just because of the way the way they are, like the way you can hit you can hit them in certain ways where stuff can whiff, or I don't know, they're just a bit weird to fight. But I hope you learned something. And make sure you launch stuff that I didn't even know was launch punishable. So good thing I did this because I didn't know some of these were launch punishable. You learn something new every day. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take care.